Netcasts you love.
From people you trust.
This is Twit.
Audio bandwidth for the Daily Gizwiz is provided by AOL Music and Spinner.com, where you can get free MP3s, exclusive interviews, and more. Video bandwidth for the Daily Gizwiz is provided by Cashfly at CACHEFLY.com. It's time for the Daily Gizwiz with Mad's maddest writer, Dick DeBartolo. This is episode 1043 for Wednesday, March 10th, 2010. The Pandigital Digital Greeting Card.
And now, get ready for Dick.
Middle of the week, my favorite day, because this day is the one day of all the days we don't have a theme. It's theme-free Wednesday.
I don't have a Wednesday song,
No.
really.
Theme-free day.
I could sing the Monday song over again.
No, it's Wednesday.
Theme-free Wednesday, the show you cannot hum.
There's no way.
The day when there's no theme.
And now, the theme-free...
What are you eating?
I ate a brownie. I'm
Your
sorry.
Your scale is not going to be able to hold you.
This is Hammer's brown. You know,
You're
that's
eighth Danish. We've only taped 3
I
shows.
know. Did they have good craft services at the match game, Dick DeBartolo?
Yes. No. Better in California.
So the people didn't go out to eat lunch.
That's right. Exactly. So that because like match game, you tape 5 shows in a day.
You can't
and
let
you
them
didn't
go.
You didn't want the celebrities roaming around, so you would have them bring in catered meals. And then I worked on a show called That's My Line. Not What's My Line, but That's My Line.
Was that just a poor ripoff, or?
Yes. It was a show to compete with Real People. Remember Real People?
I do.
And now right. So it was a Goodson Todman hour nighttime primetime show with Bob Barker as the host.
Oh, I love him.
Where we found people with unique occupations, but instead of guessing their line, we actually followed them around with what they did. And for that show, they had a catered dinner. And I think we taped like 3 hours a week. Every night it was like an all German dinner.
Oh.
And then the next night, all Italian food. It was a knockout amazing.
Oh, sounds wonderful.
And then Leo, at the end of the day, I knew the people in the catering thing, and they go, you live in a hotel. You paid for all these Danish. Take a couple pies. Take 3 pies home with you.
Did you gain? Now, you're slender. You're slim. You work out. You stay in good shape. I don't know what your technique is. It's not eating brownies.
No, I try to eat cake I mean, I am a cakeaholic. But I try to eat not as much as I used to eat, but I still must have. If I buy a 7-layer cake, I'll eat 4 layers. That's it. I do it like that. Hamantaschen, I eat 2 of the corners.
You're a smart man. You're a smart man. It reminds me of that movie. What's the movie where Robert De Niro plays the mobster who goes to a shrink? I think it's Billy Crystal's a shrink.
Oh,
I can't remember the name.
Chat room, the shrink movie. What in the world was it?
Anyway, they got the 2 mob guys outside. Analyze this. And then they did the sequel, which was very much like That's My Line. It was called Analyze That.
Yes, exactly.
Which was a flop, by the way.
Right, yeah.
So in Analyze This, De Niro's talking to the shrink, and outside they got the goons. They're watching to make sure nobody sees him. And one of the goons says, I'm going to go down and get something to eat. You want anything? The other goon says, yeah, I'm on a diet. What's a good diet sandwich? And the first goon says, half a sandwich. And that's my impression. Yeah, but that's it. That's your diet. You're on the half a sandwich diet.
Yeah, instead of passing up on a really great sandwich and having a piece of cheese on rye crisp, have half a sandwich. And it's 50 calories less.
I think that's really it's portion control, and that's what they're trying to teach me. In this diet that I'm on, is because it's everything. See, this little small portion. And they're trying to teach you that. So I think my family keeps saying, well, Dad, That's good. That's a good portion, but you ruin it when you have the brownie for dessert.
What do they know?
Say, but I'm hungry. So they say, have a half a brownie.
I don't blame you.
Oh, well, anyway.
What is dessert on that diet that you're on?
Yeah, there's no dessert. Patooey.
Then.
Patooey. I hate it. Hey.
No, give it up. Give it up now.
Hey. So what do you got for a gadget today?
Okay. All right. So we're going to do a little guessing game here. The company Pandigital, ring a bell?
Yes. Pandigital.
And they make?
They make digital pans. Right? Am I right, sir? Am I right?
Let me stand up and show you my slideshow.
Pandigital.
Pandigital.
No.
Okay. They make digital photo frames. It's one of their products.
Oh, yeah.
We did one of their digital
I remember that.
picture frames as a daily Gizwiz item. Okay, so now, I just think this is just amazing where technology has gone. They have just come out with a line of digital photo greeting cards. Okay. So, Leo, this is a greeting card with a mini 1.44-inch LCD screen that you can load up to 50 photos.
Wow.
And what I did, Leo, is I like in case you're just sending the card as a gift so that people can put in their own photos, it comes preloaded. So what I did is I like the people in their pictures better than the people I know. So I mixed some of my photos in with their pictures so that it looks like I have better friends than I do. But what is amazing, and there's a little USB jack inside a flap that you upload your own photos to. You can upload 50 pictures. It fades and does wipes and stuff between the photos. And the price, guesses?
I'd say that'd have to be $250. 3,000? 59 cents.
Just a little higher.
It's one of those.
$10. $9.95.
Oh, that's neat.
No, it's really clever. The little LCDs. I just think it's a great idea. They're doing birthday cards, congratulation cards. They'll be doing holiday cards later on in the season. But I couldn't believe that this would just be $10. It's about 2.5 hours of battery life. I mean, you theoretically can't replace.
Such a nice idea because, I mean, you can send a greeting card, but when it's got actual pictures in there.
Yeah, and a slideshow.
Yeah.
I mean, you want to send somebody pictures of the kids and stuff. And as they said in one of the press releases, that the card could end up also being the gift because it's way more than a card. You got that little screen. And I can see already that if you slit the bottom, you can replace the batteries and just keep using it. Otherwise, you get about 2.5 consecutive hours of battery life out of it. And what it is, every time you open the card, it starts the slideshow at the beginning. So it's very clever.
Does it play tinny music too?
No, it does not play.
Good.
No, that'll probably be in the next version.
Good. Yeah,
where you can record
version.
your own background music. But I think that'd be $3 extra.
Now, I should say that I'm looking at it on the website. It's a 1.4-inch, 1.5-inch screen. It's not a big screen.
Oh, no. It's about the size of a postage stamp. But I just think the technology and the fact that in the envelope they'll be getting, I think people will be blown away with this. I really do. They'll open it up and go, wait a minute. Who are these people?
Yeah, you want to send it to the right people.
Send it to the right people.
Now, it looks like the one they have right now is Love Hearts, but they're going to have other formats too. So.
Oh, you know what? It's very interesting is that there's going to be 3 or 4 will be out within the next month. By the end of March, they'll have birthday congratulations, and they're constantly adding to the line. So, but we like to tell people things, as they're breaking. We want to be on the edge of technology.
Pandigital.
And the edge of pastry.
That was my favorite soap opera when I was a kid. The Edge of Pastry.
One of my favorite things on Carol Burnett when they did takeoffs on soap opera.
Oh, that was so funny. Yeah.
You would see this thing come by and go Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and they go, yes, these are the days of the week.
You know, it's so easy, frankly. These guys just beg to be parodied.
Yeah, no, absolutely. Yeah. The more fun parodies are, the more serious a film is.
Right.
The more fun, you know.
Oh, that's it. That's the secret, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah. When I did the takeoff on the China syndrome, you know, about the nuclear reactor.
Right, Jane Fonda. Yeah, Fonda. Yeah.
That goes wild, you know.
Right.
All this radioactive material, what are you doing with it? We're putting it in double baggies and using 3 tie wraps.
It's true. The more self-serious, which is why nobody can parody us.
That is correct.
You can't parody a show that's already a joke.
Yes, exactly. We started out as a joke and we went downhill from there. No, you're absolutely right.
No.
You see, you could probably satirize maybe Mac Break Weekly.
Yes, because that's a serious show. Or Twit.
A show.
Oh, those guys are so serious. Serious Twit people. Oh, I can't even take it. They're so annoying. But this show, we don't take ourselves seriously.
No. Oh, wait, you don't? Okay.
No, frankly, we do the show drunk, to be honest. To be perfectly frank.
We're exactly. We're like, you know, on the game shows where between shows 4 and 5, they had drinks. We just drink throughout.
Well, that's what I was going to ask you because I can remember.
I have a Euro club filled with scotch.
I can remember Gene Rayburn coming back from lunch, you know, and like the
falling down the stairs.
The Thursday shows and Friday shows were kind of sloppy.
Yeah, they were because everybody really
A little whoop, woo.
a bit. Oh yeah, yeah.
Yep. That's pretty.
You might institute that policy out there at Twit. You know?
Oh, we did, and not always with not always with the best results. I'll be honest.
Here come the letters, those lovely letters. Here come the kids with letters. Now
here's a letter.
And the letter is a new item idea for the Daily Gizwiz from Steve C. 5000.
Oh,
How about you guys review the Bloom Energy Fuel Cell on the Daily Gizwiz?
I don't even know that. What is it?
Oh, okay. You and Leo have connections. You should be able to get one. They made a lot of fantastic claims for it on 60 Minutes last week, but it's just a fuel cell. So all the claims sound like a scam to me.
Yeah.
CBS must own stock in the company. If the plates are made out of low-cost sand, why does it cost $800,000? Why won't burning natural gas cost as much to make electricity as just buying electricity? Anyway, Leo, I'm surprised you missed it. It's a new thing called the Bloom Energy Cell, and they evidently are you know, if I'm not mistaken, Apple has 4 of them.
Google does, as I remember.
Oh, Google, that's who it was.
Yeah.
And yeah, I don't understand it either.
It's called the Bloom box.
The Bloom box, you know, and the guy say, oh, yeah, it's a sand thing, and it sits in there, and we put a cover on it, and now this can run these 2 buildings with just 2 of these. So I'm not quite sure how it works, but, you know, you like to send for, you know, I should have saved this for the week. You were going to buy everything that I talked about.
Oh, that'd be good, because they're only about $700,000 to $800,000.
$800,000.
Yeah. Yeah, so that would have been
you know, that you could run that air conditioner that you got.
So is it a fuel cell? How does it?
It's a fuel cell, and the guy, you know, it did sound a little pie in the sky, but then when they cut to the Google headquarters and showing 4 of them, I thought, you know, there must be something there.
Oh, they've raised $500 million. I mean, this is something real.
Yeah,
it's a power plant in a box, they say.
Yes, and they're not that huge. I mean, the power plant is probably the size of like an oil, you know, a 500-gallon oil tank.
Right.
Yeah,
That's from
there's
60
a
Minutes.
variation
Right
on
there.
one.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, but I thought if anybody, you usually just run out and buy stuff.
Well, it is, not just for business. They
It's for personal use.
they would like to make a home version that you'd have out in the backyard, and it would have enough power for an American home. I don't know how many years does it last before you have to put. It takes oxygen in one end, fuel on the other, combines them to make electricity. So, like you said,
what?
it could be
I would
sand.
show that to Colleen, and by
She could make
next
one.
Tuesday.
Yeah, fuel cellosaurus
Right. In a shoebox.
in a shoebox.
Yeah, she could do that. So, I thought you probably would have known about it.
So it does depend.
Well,
How green it is depends on what you use for the source of hydrogen. Like if you use natural gas, you're going to have, it won't be as clean.
Oh, Lee, did I tell you this? It was one of the funniest things I ever read in the paper. Do you know that there are trolley cars now that run on grease they get from restaurants?
Oh, yeah. And when you smell them, they smell like you're driving behind a French fry.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
in New Orleans,
In the
one of
world
them is
energy,
called.
the Holy Grail is a
That was the 60 Minutes piece. I didn't.
Oh, okay.
yeah.
Oh, there it is.
There's. What's her name?
No.
Judy Woodruff?
No.
Helen Keller? I don't know. Lois Lane? Who is she?
What? I'm trying to get Frank to come up.
Judy Woodruff.
Chat room.
Judy Woodruff.
No. Who's the older host on?
Leslie Stahl.
There you go, Leslie Stahl. Right. Anyway, so in New Orleans, they have a streetcar that runs on fat from fast food restaurant,
Yeah.
and it's called a streetcar named Deep Fryer.
I saw that coming a mile
Isn't
away.
that good? Yeah, I know, but it's I like it.
I almost stepped on your joke, and I thought I'll let him tell it. That's good.
I'll
A streetcar
I'll
named
give it.
Deep Fryer.
Yeah, named Deep Fryer. Yeah, exactly.
Dick, now let's see here. This was Wednesday, so that would be, according to my careful calculations, tomorrow would be Thursday.
You're just on top of that.
I did it
stuff.
like
You
that in my
just-
head.
Like that.
In
Like
my
that.
head.
I know you'll look down at your iPhone
I
just
did.
to be
I
sure.
actually
But no,
checked. I did.
I'll give you full credit.
Okay.
I'll give you full credit.
Dick, I'll see you then.
I'll be here.
DAIL. Why? It's the Daily Giz Whiz. It's the Daily Giz Whiz. It's the Daily Giz Whiz.
It makes its own gravy.
Yeah.